How much more revenue can you make on Airbnb if you add a pool? We just found 38 properties on IntelliHost that added a pool while subscribed to IntelliHost. That means that they had a significant amount of data and history with IntelliHost and then suddenly added a pool or added the amenity pool while they were subscribed with us. So we analyzed the difference in the traffic from before the pool to after the pool, and I want to break down what this means in terms of revenue dollars. So let's dive in and I'll show you what I mean. This is the analysis that we ran, and we ran it on all four metrics. So we wanted to know impressions, first page impression rate, click rate, and conversion rate. So the average daily impression for these same 38 properties that went from no pool to pool, on average they had a 273 impressions per day, and then after the pool they jumped to 395 per day. That's a 45% increase in top line traffic. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Now what's interesting here is there was virtually no change in first page impression rate. They went from about 44% to 45%. That's nominal, okay? So Airbnb is not rewarding people who have pools in rank, okay? The other thing is click rate, almost zero change for going from no pool to pool. But this was interesting to me. Conversion rate went up from 1.5% on average to 1.8%. That means that people who have pools are 20% more likely to convert. Here's why that matters. If you increase your top line by 45%, and that 45% is 20% more likely to book, that means that the net increase has a multiplier effect, right? So you go from, let's give a hypothetical scenario. You've got 1,000, let's say you got 1,000 impressions. Well, if you multiply that by, or if you increase that by 45%, now you're at 1,448 impressions. Then you multiply that by 20%, and now you're at 1,738 impressions, meaning that the net impact is a 74% increase in total traffic because of the pool. So now let's run some back of the napkin numbers and see how long it takes to pay that pool off. The average property on Airbnb does about 30 grand in revenue. So take 30 grand and increase that by 74%, and you get $22,000 increase in revenue per year. So you go from 30 grand to 52 grand. So that's a 22 grand net increase. And the average pool in America costs about 35 grand. So assuming those back at the napkin numbers, it takes 1.6 years to pay off your pool. To me, that seems like a no-brainer. If you want to hear more about what works on Airbnb, hit subscribe.